about it. You heard about it. They gave him 35 years. I was over my head. I knew I had to leave the night they dropped the charges. I paid a pretty limousine, a big price. Go as fast as this car can drive. Ice cold and a call out of Mayday, call out of Mayday, call out of Mayday. No soul in his eyes, just a bullseye. And last time I saw a whole other crazy, whole other crazy, whole other crazy come alive. A darker side, gonna disappear. I tell myself into the mirror.
Good morning. Welcome back to Keto Homestead with Jess. How are y'all doing this morning? Let's check the chat, see who we all have in the house. We've got Brian. Good morning, Suburban Hillbilly. I haven't slept. Going to crash for a couple hours. You have a great morning. You too, Suburban. Get some rest. Good morning, Moody. Gemma, hello. Good morning. The Marshmallow Man. Hello. Trust in God. Good morning. Good to see you. Firefly, boss is a jerk. What happened? Did you call him and talk to him? What do you say, Firefly? TMNT, hello, hello. Good to see you. Cookie, good morning. Good to see you. Thank you guys all for coming in. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. Share me out. I'd appreciate it. Let me know when you share it out. I'll give you a mega shout out. You're late. There better be bacon. Laugh out loud. I am late, you guys. I was doing my Bible study this morning and it took longer than I expected. So I would apologize, but I'm not going to because I enjoy my Bible study. That's what gets me through my day. So actually this morning we're going to go a little backwards. I am actually going to get my canner and my pizza sauce going. Get that canning because that takes the longest. So that's what I'm going to do. And then while that's canning, I can get some dishes done. And then if you want to stick around, we can do some breakfast. And I can do some bacon for you, Trust, just for you.
Trader?
What? I just got called a traitor, you guys. And surprise! Barrett's up and he's awake and he's not grouchy. You are now. Why are you grouchy?
Just look it up, brother. There's no bacon and stuff. And you're going to make hard bacon?
I'm making Trust bacon.
Oh my goodness.
And anyways, that's already foreseen because you're up. So you get bacon too. So don't be jealous.
And a brown nose is hard now, huh?
Who? You keep saying it's Trust.
Or Trust.
It's not. Oh my goodness. Alright. So I'm going to get my canner filled up.
Alright, Trust. You're going to change your name to Trader.
Trader Trust. Trust says good morning.
Good morning.
Make sure you are in live chat and not top chat. Thank you, Moody. Thank you for sharing me out. Make a shout out to Gemma. Thank you.
Morning, Gemma.
Moody, thank you so much for sharing me out. Make a shout out to Moody. Moonlight Gypsy. Barrett says hello, Gemma.
Hello.
Gemma says, Mr. Barrett. Cookie says, morning, Barrett.
Morning, Cookie.
Good morning, Jake. Good to see you. TMNT says, hey, Barrett.
Hey, TMNT.
Marshmallow Man. Yay, bacon, my favorite. He sounds grouchy. He's not as grouchy as a normal day. He didn't just wake up. I can't believe it, Mooney. He went to bed when I went to bed. Can you believe it? So he's up, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Or at least the best bushy-tailed and bright eyes he can be. All right, so I got my water bath canner going. Hey. And I got my fire sack cloth, putting in the bottom. I'm doing okay, Jake. How are you?
Hey, Brian.
Trust says double portion for Barrett. Gemma says, Mr. Barrett, love you.
Love you too, Gemma.
I have been checking the tracking every day on your package, Jess. Any updates, Jake? Your boss thinks you're a pussy for not coming. Really? Brian saying good morning to everybody. Make a shout out for Trust. He shared out the live stream.
Morning, Texas.
I'm so behind in the chat already. Gemma says I'm losing my voice. I can hardly talk. I feel so. Oh, Gemma, I'm sorry. Texas Scratcher, hello and welcome. I'm out of pizza, so I'm grumpy. Hey, EMT, good to see you. That's what the roosters say until they become supper. Yep, can't be pushing yourself, Firefly. All right, so I had my canning jars sterilizing in the oven at 275, so I'm going to take those out real quick. Hopefully we'll be able to move pretty quickly today because I had everything set up and ready to go. Or at least I thought I had everything set up and ready to go. I gotta grab my jar lifter. I gotta get rings and lids. I didn't get those out either. What the heck? Am I slacking again? So again, this is pizza sauce. This time, the other day you guys were in the live and I immersion blended everything. Today, this time I didn't. I'm leaving it chunky. Per Barrett's request, he wanted chunky pizza sauce this time. Alright, I need to grab my lids and my rings. Which is good because I have stuff to put away anyway. I didn't. One, two, three, four. We got 4 wide mouths this time. I'm gonna grab extra regular mouth just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's a jerk. That's Firefly. What are you cooking? I've got, I'm not cooking anything yet. I'm canning up some spaghetti sauce, or spaghetti pizza sauce. I'm canning the pizza sauce again. Gotta grab some rings. We'll start out with that. Into the canner it goes. Ooh, let's turn the canner up high. Remember, we're canning everything hot, so the jars are hot. The pizza sauce is hot, and my canner is warming up. It's not cold though, so that's good. That's what we don't want. We don't want anything cold. It could crack our jars. Oh, dang it. You know what I forgot to do? A teaspoon of lemon juice. Ah. We want to bring that acidity up in our jars. So we need a teaspoon per jar. This on in the canner, and then I'll grab that one I just put in there. And be careful if you guys don't have thick skin. Be really careful. These jars are really hot. I think my fingers have built up a callus from all the dishwashing and dealing with hot jars and stuff over the years. All right. Now we're back on track. Alright, let me check this. Woo, Gemma, thank you so much. Thanks for being such a star on my panel last night. You're awesome. Love you, sis. Thank you, Gemma. That means so much to me. I had a really, really good time on your panel last night. I think we rocked it out. I ended up getting 10 new family members over here on my channel thanks to that live. So thank you so much, Gemma. Let me catch up with this chat. Nice chunky pizza sauce, yes. TMT.
Good morning. Today is Wednesday, August 23rd. The time is 7:20 a.m. Currently, it's 62 degrees with mostly clear skies. You might see some drizzle starting this evening, continuing until tonight. Today's high will be 89 degrees at 5 p.m. and feel like 95. The low was 61. The National Weather Service has issued the following alert: excessive heat watch expiring August 24th at 9 p.m. To hear the full alert, say what's the alert.
No, the alert you just told me. Your Alexa scares me every morning, Barrett. Gives me a heart attack.
No precipitation is predicted before 12 p.m. today.
You. Canning Olympics. EMT says, yep. Good morning, Dodge the Badger. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Pizza where? Texas Scratcher says, pizza is my favorite food. It's funny, there's a lot of people in this chat this morning that just love pizza. Ooh, yeah, I could do that, Moonlight. Jess, can you do a video on keto flatbread recipe? Sure. Don't be too sour or too salty. What the heck are you doing over there, TMNT? Tackling Texas Scratcher over the last pizza. I'd like to thank the person who gifted my membership. I honestly don't remember who gifted it to you, Dodge the Badger, but yeah, we have people that like to gift memberships. If you come into the chat and you're a subscriber, they will gift out memberships. So welcome to the membership. Friday night mixer will be coming up, Dodge the Badger. And one of the perks to, I don't know why I brought up Friday night mixer, but anyways, the perks to being a member now is on Monday night resets. As a member, you can request song requests, and also every third Saturday of the month we have movie night behind the scenes, so you can come up on the panel as a member and kick back and watch a movie with all of us. You're welcome. Always know you can be on my panel anytime. Thank you, Gemma. It's perfect canning weather. I agree. Jaden, hello and welcome. Mania, Wrestler Mania, hello and welcome. Thanks for coming in. I'm seeing a lot of new names this morning. I appreciate you. Gemma sent me your way. Wishing you a great day. Well, right back at you. Tasha Badger says you're welcome, Jess. Gemma's been a member for 8 months. Congratulations, Gemma. Oh my gosh. Man of my heart, EMT. If you're a man or woman of my heart. Thin crust spinach Alfredo, and we will be wrestling for slices. I agree. Awesome. I love music. Yeah, Monday and Friday nights are my music night lives, and we have a good old time. It's a blast. We get lots of people in there and pick on each other. Nothing crazy or cruel, but we pick on each other a little bit, have a good laugh, and have a good time. Hope to see you there on one of them. Monday is 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Oh, I filled that one too high, I think. And Friday night is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's see what I did here. Yeah, I definitely filled that too high. So, let me take some of this out. Put that in there. Get a big spoon and try to get this out. Now this is the time. Normally, I won't wipe my rims and my jars unless I know for a fact there's sauce or whatever on there. This time, since I added too much, I definitely need to wipe the rim of this jar. And again, I use water to wipe my rims because that vinegar, people suggest using vinegar. and it likes to eat these lids for some reason, so I do not. I gotta add some lemon juice to that now. What Money was gifted a membership by Brian. Thank you so much, Brian. Brian's gifted a membership. I appreciate that. Yes, Mooney, thank you. Please hit the thumbs up. Share me out. Stuffed crust and I'll be fighting. If anyone wins the lottery, would you share with me so I won't have to deal with work trips? I'll definitely share with you, Firefly. Identifies as rural male redneck since birth. All right. What time zone are you, Jess? Oh, East. Okay. Jaden says, just connected. Well, welcome and thank you for coming into my channel. I hope you enjoy it and you stick around. I am wearing one of my new shirts. You like it, Firefly? I got this new shirt. Well, it's new to me. I got it from a clothing pantry one of the local churches holds. I thought it was super cute too. Gemma says, wow, whoever has been gifting me memberships, I appreciate you because you have paid for 8 months. Thank you. That's a perk of being a subscriber on my channel, Gemma. I have some very loving and giving people that love to gift out memberships. EMT, always wipe your rims with vinegar. Rim jobs, cleaning matters. I hear baby turkeys. Yep, the baby turkeys are chirping away this morning. I'm on it, Firefly. I'll try to dream the numbers, Dodge the Badger says. TMNT says, I can deal with Firefly's work jerk situation. Thank you, Brian. Oh, thank you, Gemma. She says, I've just paid for a new membership, so I won't run out now. Thank you so much. Firefly says, love it. All right, let's get back to filling these jars. This ladle I'm using too is a yard sale find, you guys. And I've been looking for like a big, huge ladle for canning for a long time. And I finally found this one for 25 cents. Can you believe it? I know, I'm cheap. I don't care. I don't like spending money. It makes me sweat, my blood pressure go up, my face turn red. So 25 cents. That's what I'm talking about. Yesterday, it was funny. It's so weird. I don't know if your guys' high school did this or not, but my oldest daughter, she started high school this year. It was her first year. She's super excited. And I was really disappointed because the high school normally gives out like an agenda every year. And it's a really, really nice book. It's hardcover. And it basically just gives you the dates of like homecoming and prom or what's going on, parent-teacher conferences. And it's just basically a schedule planner. You can put your like homework assignments in it and everything. And usually the first day of school, you know, that's when you get your agenda and you meet your teachers and just get acquainted with everybody. Well, the first day she come back and she said, Mom, they told everybody that they didn't order the agendas this year. This was the first year that they didn't offer them to students. So I was pretty upset. I was like, that's ridiculous because it's a really cool thing to have. not only is there important dates in there, but they also give like pictures of like the previous senior years, like cheerleading pictures and football pictures and stuff like that. It's just really interesting to look at. Anyways, they didn't offer it this year. So yesterday, Barrett took me to Hobby Lobby, and I got a planner for her, a happy planner for her, and I got myself a happy planner, and everything was like 40% off, which was a really good deal for happy planner stuff. If you're into that, it's pretty expensive. Anything at Hobby Lobby is expensive, though, in my opinion. And I got to the register, and like I said, everything was 40% off. I ended up spending like $38. You guys, if you could have seen me, you would have been laughing. Barrett was laughing at me. When that teller told me $38, my blood pressure raised. My face turned beet red. He's like, it's okay. It's okay. That's not bad. You didn't spend a bunch of money. I'm like, that's so much money. I was like, I can't believe I just spent that on paper, on planners. But I slept on it and I feel a little better today. How about the waitress who was given a lottery ticket as a tip and won $8 million, and her work colleagues and the person who gifted the ticket tried to sue? They did? I didn't hear about that. How are they going to sue her for a gift? And what the heck does the work colleagues have to do with it? That's ridiculous. People are just ignorant anymore. They're ignoramuses. Yard sales and auctions are the bomb. You get a marvelous bargain, girl. I know. I might have gathered 25 pounds of potatoes from Aldi green ship cart after hours. EMT, I don't know if you've been around my channel lately or anything, but I haven't done it in the past, and I just recently started doing it, but I do lots of dumpster dives, and I'm very savvy with my money, obviously, because I don't have an income. The only income I do have is YouTube, and just recently, I've actually been able to make a bit of a profit off of YouTube, but it's taken a long time to get there, so I have to be savvy with my money, and I don't ever want to pay full price for anything. So when I have to, or when I spend more than I think I should, it just makes me break out in a full sweat. I don't like it. And yesterday, like I said, Barrett was like, it's okay, you did good. He's like, why are you so worried about it? I was like, because it's so hard. It's so hard to make every single dollar. I don't want to spend if I don't have to. Oh my goodness. I don't think I'm going to have enough canning jars to wash it. I thought I was going to have enough, but I don't think so. The other day, I was on a live doing the canning of the pizza sauce as well, and we had a little bit left over, the pizza sauce, and Barrett ended up making some keto-style pizzas, and let me tell you, it was so good. He did a meat lover style keto pizza. He tore the pizza up. Barrett tore it up more than me, but he's a guy. He can eat more than me. Last thing I bought from Hobby Lobby was lamp fuel last winter for 50% off. Hey, that's a good deal. You know, that's crazy that literally the only place you can buy lamp fuel anymore is Hobby Lobby. I've freaking looked for months and months at Walmart. And I'm like, it says it's in stock and that they have it. And every time I would go, they didn't have it. They were either sold out or not in stock. And finally, I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I asked somebody, and they're like, the only place you can get it locally now is Hobby Lobby. And I'm like, what the heck? That's so strange to me. Wasn't there a movie like that? I don't know. The judge kicked the cases out of court after a few years. She had given all of the money away to family and friends and is back working. She was miserable when she won. I think everybody is. I think the lottery definitely hurts more people than helps them. Barrett was actually watching an episode. I don't even know what he was watching, but it was on YouTube of people that had won the lottery and where they're at now. And this one lady, she was just so ridiculous. She was dumb with it. She went out and bought like all these, I don't even know what you call them, like rich people stuff. And she bought a brand new car. I don't even know what it was. I can't even pronounce it because it ain't normal. Some crazy expensive car she bought. And then she decked it out with like these huge bass speakers in the trunk and like the top of the line of everything. She had it detailed and customized. She bought a big, huge, expensive house too. I think it was like a 6-bedroom or something. Do you remember, babe?
What?
That lady that we were reading about that bought all that crazy, elaborate, extravagant stuff like the rich.
I don't know.
The one with the speakers in the back of her car.
That was crazy.
I said was ridiculous, but she bought like one thing of everything that a famous person would have.
Broke.
And what was it? How long was it before she was broke? Do you remember what they said?
No, I don't remember what it says, but it wasn't long.
It wasn't very long, but she was
It was within a year.
within a year. She was broke. She had 6 kids. She lost her house. She lost that car, and she was back living in like low-income apartments and working 2 full-time jobs. Like insane. I just couldn't believe it. And then one lady we were reading about, she's actually sitting in jail. You laughing?
Funny.
Come here, you tell them the story about it. Because you read it better than I did. Tell them about that lady.
I think this lady, she hit like 5 million or something like that in her hunt. But anyways, what she did, her mom passed away a year before that she bought that lottery ticket, but she used her mom's credit card. So that's how they caught her. So she's sitting in jail right now.
Isn't that insane? Hey, babe, before you sit back down, can you do me a favor?
What?
I need more jars. I'm completely out
Where they at?
in the red shed.
I want to shoes on.
Put your slippers on. Go barefoot. Go ground. Get some of that negative energy out your body. Never mind. Don't even worry. Oh, damn, that was hot. Don't worry about it.
Why?
Because my canner's full.
Nah.
Sorry. Yeah, I probably have 4 or 5 jars left. That's all right. We'll get this canner going and processed. Once that comes up to a boil, then I'll put the timer on. I think it's 35 minutes. I'll have to double check. Hey, Red Silo, you snuck in on me, or I just wasn't paying attention because I was talking like normal. Hello, good to see you. How was your nap the other day? I hope you got your rest. Okay. Let's get this chair out of my face. All right. Hope you got your coffee. You can sit around and chat with me for a little bit. I'm going to catch up on this chat real quick. All right. You have to share the recipes now. Laugh out loud. Morning all, says Red Silo. Definitely a girl after my own heart. Hate to see food go to a landfill due to one potato going bad. Canned 4 gallons of free potatoes yesterday. That's awesome. Yeah, definitely. I try to can anything I can get my hands on to hydrate or whatever. I don't mind dehydrating some stuff, but like your onions and your garlic and your fruits and stuff like that, I'll definitely dehydrate. But my go-to is canning. I love to can. It's just simpler for me to throw everything in a jar and put it on the shelf. Yeah, if I ever won the lottery, no one would know, but there would be signs like more chickens, laugh out loud. I know, I'd be top secret too. I wouldn't tell anybody. I'd have full disclosure, and I'd still be living the way I live, sweating if I have to pay $38 for something. Barrett thinks that I'll go buck wild and go spend it all on animals, fencing, and stuff like that, which I probably would. But at least it would go to a good purpose, right? Dodge says, if I won the lottery, I'd accomplish my dream of breeding racehorses. I'd at least make the money work for me. Right. And that's the thing, like, people don't realize they can't just go out and spend all the money without having a revenue coming back in. Like, why not spend that money on something like even if they're not into farming, homesteading, prepping, or whatever, they could go out and buy real estate and flip it, or rentals and rent it out, whatever. Just have some type of income bringing money back into you.
No pigs.
Yes, we'd have thousands of pigs. I'd have baby pigs coming out your ears.
Put out too much in them.
Yeah, but if I could afford to have that many pigs, then I could provide pork to the local butchers.
You can still release your butt.
I would make good money.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
They eat too much.
See what I gotta deal with. Gemma says, hey, Mr. Bear, you good?
Huh?
Gemma says, hey, Mr. Bear, you good?
Yeah, I'm good, Gemma. You good?
I like my job. It's just the attitude of being there, even if you are dying. I know, Firefly, they suck. I'm sorry. We'll give you some lovins and hugs. We feel for you. And the more money one equals, the more stupidity. Red Silo, more chickens. It could happen to you. Movie about lottery. Man, if I won the lottery, I just got an email. USPS, you have mail and packages coming soon. If I I won the lottery and people found out about it, you know how many people would come after me?
Me?
Barrett would be after me.
I'd confiscate the money from you.
My kids' fathers would be after me. I'd have to run. I'd have to go hide off grid somewhere. Dodge says, big hello to Mr. Jess. Can you hear me? Dodge says a big hello to Mr. Jess. He's playing his computer game, you guys. He's in like tunnel vision zone right now. Yes, you are. Thank you for the floating heart emojis. I love them. I'm still here just laying on the floor sleeping. Jess is pressure canning Olympics winner. Have you pressure canned onions? I have approximately 15 Aldi free. Most of the onions that I've pressure canned, I've turned into sweet onion soup or Vidalia onions. But yes, I have. I've never done just plain onions. Firefly's internet went out. I know, Firefly, right? Baby pigs. Brian's laughing. Mr. Barrett, you could try to have more pigs and make some extra money. I think Jess is right, Gemma says.
No more kids.
No more kids? Pigs, she said.
Oh, then you said kids.
No, if I could possibly, if I did win the lottery, that would be one of my goals in life too. I would foster parent. I would have kids out, but I'd have a whole football team. I'd put them all to work in the garden. Mail or mail lottery? Laugh my ass off. Mail. Good morning, wild animals. So good to see you. Cookie says, if I won the lottery, I would ditch my phone and disappear. Yep. Brian says, good morning, Barrett.
Morning, Brian.
Mooney says, if I won, I still would want to have a simple lifestyle. Even when I had more money, I was so cautious with my money. That's how I feel too, Mooney. I would be super cautious still. Jones Vlogging, hello and welcome. Good to see you. Vermont, good to see you as well. EMT says, laugh my ass off. No more pigs. No more kids. My animals are my kids, though. They definitely are. I'm waiting for grandkids now. My body does not agree with pregnancy. Laugh out loud. I can't have kids anyway, you guys. My last one, I had 3 kids and I was done. The last one I got cut, tied, burnt.
If we hit the lottery, we buy 20 acres, flat land with a spring, and I buy Jess a Volkswagen.
I am not getting a damn Volkswagen. Get out of here. He's always trying to pressure me into a Volkswagen. It ain't happening.
Then I would have to hide the rest of the money because Jess be spending it.
Yeah, right. It would be the other way around. Barrett would have tractors and lawnmowers and I don't even know, man stuff.
Got to teach you how to farm.
Discs and whatever, big huge harvesters and hay balers and
You can do a keto homestead with Jess. Love my John Deere tractor.
oh my gosh, no. Wild says, I'm happy my 2 boys are adults now. Seriously though, lottery, I'd probably get into sheep for wool and freezer camp and a spinning wheel to make my own darn yarn. So expensive. Yeah, that's so true. For me, sheep would not be a good idea because we try to eat lamb and me and Barrett both do not like it. So, and making my own yarn, I can't even do anything with yarn. I don't know how to do anything. So it would be useless to me. I'd have to go to class and learn how to knit and stuff. What are we canning this morning? Meat Puppets America. Yep. Firefly said she would move to a sleepy seaside town. I can see that. So far, we want horses, chickens, pigs, and lottery winnings. I would love to have horses too, Dodge, but with my back, Barrett won't allow me to have a horse because he knows I will get on that horse. There ain't no question about it. I've got 4 blown discs in my back. I could really hurt myself, but I love horses. I love riding, and I would definitely get on it. I'm trying to get the guys into this wool that's running around. I hear you. I knit and crochet. Yeah, see, I don't know how to knit or crochet. My youngest turns 28 next month, and he makes more money than I do. I'm done raising kids. Loom weaving and crochet. I don't even know what loom weaving is. 20 acres plus a spring equals my orgasm. There's hair sheep and wool sheep. Here, some looks pretty cool. I like the calico multicolor. We actually have a sheep farm. We have a farmer down the road that raises sheep. That's all they have on their farm. They actually, a couple years ago, they switched it out. They sold all their sheep and got goats, and they had goats running the whole hillside. And then the next time we went by, all the goats were gone and all the sheep were back. So they must not have liked the goats.
Goats probably kept on getting out.
Yeah, that's true. But they have so many acres. I can't remember. I looked up that property. It's like my dream farm. And I looked up the property at one time. Do you remember how many acres I said that property was? It was like 400 acres, wasn't it?
Not that.
Not that much. I don't know. It was a lot of acres, though.
Which farm are you talking about?
Nancy's.
Oh, I wasn't that many.
Wild Edible says, I love lamb. Maybe I just don't know how to cook it. That's just not something we grew up eating on. Laugh out loud. I looked at your name and saw Red Silo Cup cookies. I would have a camp on a pond. I would have a camp on a pond and would fix up the old homestead a bit. Yeah. That's one thing. See, Barrett, if we won the lottery, he'd want to ditch this place and move somewhere else away from the flood, because we are in a flood zone. We flood every year. But I am a more sentimental person. And even though this homestead isn't my bloodline, it's his bloodline. And I personally would love to fix up his mom's house and redo it. But he would rather bulldoze it down and start from scratch.
Got ghosts.
It does not have ghosts. Barrett
Yes,
swears that place is haunted. Normally, people buy a yacht or expensive car, not horses, chickens, pigs, and sheep. Yeah, I wouldn't be going out buying a new car, but I probably would be going out and buying a used vehicle of some sort. Definitely not a yacht. Yacht is not something I would want. We were driving out in the country the other day, you guys. It was the funniest thing. And we're like driving, and all of a sudden we see this little pond. It was not a big pond at all. It was a small pond. And it freaking looked like there was a yacht sitting in this pond. This boat was so extravagant and so big, and it was sitting in this itty bitty pond. We were laughing. I'm like, what the heck were they thinking? Like, literally. You turn on the boat and go, and you'd be by the other end by the time you shut the motor off. It was crazy. Yes, I would love to have a pony. Well, not pony. I would love to have like an Amish buggy and horses. I would so rock that out. I would be driving that around like crazy. Oh my goodness. Firefly just won your heart, babe.
What?
She said if I won, I'd visit old castles.
Yeah.
That's Barrett's dream. He would love to visit old
Better
castles.
come get me.
Did you hear him, Firefly? He said, you better come get me. Wild says, if I won, I would have a farm and rescue, but not government funded. Mm-hmm. With Rosemary. If I had acreage, I'd have bison. EMT, you're ballsy. Good luck with that. Have you ever been around bison? They are a very cool animal, but they are very temperamental and they are evil. They are freaking tons of nothing but muscle and very mean. Be right back. Have to feed the birds, the turkeys, and are tracking me down. All right, Wild. I'll see you here in a little bit. Thank you for the heart emojis. Dodge says we have plenty of old castles here. There's 10 within 8-mile radius. Wow. Where are you at, Dodge, if you don't mind me asking? There's so many farms not used or sold in Ontario. It's good that me and Caveman can help our friends make their farm work. Oh, yeah. We have lots of abandoned farms and stuff like that around here as well. And if, like I said,
Gemma.
if I had the money, I'd definitely be looking into some. I would move to New York and take it over TMNT style and invite Jess and Barrett. I ain't going to no New York. Sorry, TMT. That's too populated for me. I got to stay in my little countryside where there's not too many people. I don't like peopling. To have 400 acres here, you would need lottery money, property taxes. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like, I have thought about it. If we were to win the lottery and buy land and stuff, I would definitely, that would be like one of the first costs that I would take care of. I'd pay like 10 years worth of property taxes, so I don't even have to worry about it. We don't own nothing here, but learning and helping is what we want to do.
What's
RJ.
bad, taxes supposed to be a charity thing. You're not supposed to be forced into paying taxes.
Yeah, we were never supposed to pay taxes. That was supposed to be a option if you wanted to, but you know how it goes. RJ, hello and welcome. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for becoming a new family member here. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy my channel and the chat. Oh, that's awesome, Gemma. Barrett will like that. Oh, okay, you are in the UK. Mooney says, I love castles too. I would go with you.
They'll have the Powerballs Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays.
Hopefully they heard you. Yeah, my canner is warmed up. I need to check the time. I forgot to. I got carried away. Come on. $35 minutes. I think it's about there too. Yeah, a couple more minutes. It is on high, right? Yep. Okay, though, just a tad bit higher. So 35 minutes for pizza sauce and pints. Let me get back to the chat. Wow, that's crazy, Gemma. Thank you for dropping links, Vermont. I appreciate it. How many taters do you got left to do, EMT? Win the Powerball. Where do Barrett and Jess live? Not exactly, but area. We're in Northeast Ohio, Cookie. We're in corn country. Hey, Brooke. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Hope all is well. Nah. Take 75%, throw it into a trust fund and let the investment pay the taxes and live off the rest. That's a good idea too, Red Silo. It's fun when I do buy a lottery ticket. I feel like I'm supposed to win because I spent $2. I'm sorry to hear that, RJ. Yep, definitely making its rounds again. Nets, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Where would everyone want to travel to if they won? I don't know. That's a hard one.
Ohio.
Barrett wants to travel Ohio. He definitely believes in staying put and exploring your own state, which, I mean, I agree. It's true. But I would love to go to Tennessee and visit my dad. And then
Why?
What do you mean why? Because I've never been to Tennessee for one, and two, because I love my dad.
Why?
And then Montana would be on the top of the list.
No.
It would be like number one.
It's too cold.
I gotta get back
Too
to
much
my Montana.
snow.
I miss my mountains. I miss my family in Montana.
Too much snow.
California. I don't really want to go to California.
No. It's going to fall off the world.
My siblings live there, so I would like to see them again. And my nieces and nephews. And then out of country, I would definitely have to say Ireland. So we can go meet Barrett's relatives. He always swears up and down he's not Irish, but he is.
There's what the bar's doing.
Scotland, Ireland. Go see what your bar is doing.
Yeah.
So there was a book. I read books like crazy, and there was a book I was reading, and it was set in Ireland, and there was an Irish pub, and it was called Barrett's Pub. And I laughed so hard because he denies the Irish bloodline he has. And I was like, we're going to Barrett's Pub. And he was like, whatever, I'm not Irish. He's like, quit saying that. I'm like, yes, you are. So I tease him about it. We don't mean that. YouTube doesn't like it. Yes, they don't. Preparing table for my employees. Dinner.
Who's going this early?
Telemarketers. I'm in corn country too, says Brooke. I'm in corn country as well. The Missouri version of it anyway. I haven't seen him this morning.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, Dodge. I would love to go to the Philippines too. I'd love to go to the Philippines and where's
On his way up.
okay, Iceland. Is Iceland where they have the healing water? I think it is. Yeah. I can't even think of it right now. But Iceland for sure. The problem is you couldn't get me off the homestead at this point in my life. I don't want to leave this homestead. I would rather be home than anywhere else in the world. So those are all just pipe dreams, you guys. These are what I call pipe dreams.
Yeah, well, not my feet. Yeah, don't say that. You might snap out and decide just to take your road cruises like you used to.
Yeah, I don't know. I was pretty adventurous in my younger days. I was always on the road and going different places. I don't know. I just got comfortable. I'm with him. I get it. Homebodies. Good thing about trust funds are you get older, you can add the kids as beneficiaries and it doesn't count as inheritance, no taxes. We're probably going to put the farm in a trust for the kids. That's really good. If you do that, you'll have to contact me, Red Silo. Teach me the steps. Let me know how to do that. I need to do that as well. Firefly says Japan. Gemma says the UK. And Jess wants to go banshee hunting. I would love to go fishing out west. Oh, I need to start that timer. Give me a second. Sounds like my lids are buckling. What the heck? Alright. Did I even... I'm slacking, you guys. What the hell? That's why they're freaking buckling. Sorry. I got distracted with the chat, and I'm making mistakes now. I gotta get my water level up above the cans. I need to stop that canner or the timer and restart. Sheesh. Alright. I'm going to stop that timer now, and I'll have to restart it when it starts boiling. Oh, yeah, that Polish town. I wouldn't mind going to Poland. I don't know if any of you remember, but I have talked in the past about my grandpa. He's my step-grandpa. He's passed away now. But he was from Poland, and he actually spent time in the concentration camps and stuff like that. But he was taken away from Poland. And, yeah, I would love to go visit, like, the little town that he grew up in. And I think that would be pretty amazing. But that Polish town, Firefly, yeah, that would be awesome, too. I would love to visit South America, but there's a huge risk. Yeah. It would be cool. That's the thing about traveling to other countries. I don't know. Like, it kind of scares me. I've watched too many scary movies in my past, like Hostile. I'd probably go to Iceland. Firefly says Iceland, definitely for me. I'd go to Iceland and have a massive panic attack because I'd be remembering all the stuff that happened in Hostel, that movie. If you don't have a dream, then how will it come true? You're right. Hey, Shaz, good to see you. Hope all is well with you.
I would go to a deserted island where there's peace and quiet, away from people and traffic and stuff.
You're trying to get away from me? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Okay. You're like, people. Like you're trying to hint something. Hey, random. Good to see you. Thank you so much. You have a beautiful day as well. I would like to stay with Jess for a week and see if I could make it. What do you think, babe?
What?
TMNT says he would like to stay with me for a week and see if he can make it.
No.
Why?
No.
No what?
We don't have company.
Oh my gosh. No, would he make it?
Would he make it?
Yeah.
No.
Doing the farm work and stuff?
No.
You have no faith in him?
Yeah. But he wouldn't make it.
Why?
Give him 3 days.
3 days? Oh my goodness. I want cupcakes, says Firefly. You always want something sweet.
He would run from the chickens like you do with the turkeys.
Them turkeys are mean sometimes. And them turkeys are half my size and they can reach my belly. That's kind of
Oh,
scary.
they're not that tall.
Yes, they are. They're huge. Firefly says Tuscany. Jaden says still here. Good morning, Steve. Good to see you. Lottery winner from UK lost in Amazon. I would like to see Scotland. Yes.
Tell TMNT that he would run the first day if he went out and started butchering the chickens and stuff.
I think they can hear you. Here, cooking eggs, listening. I'm starting to get hungry. He said, dang, Barrett, that hurts. He's probably right, though. What's the plan for this week, Jess? Nothing really. No, I am trying to organize my life right now and get myself on a schedule. So that's my plan for the week, is get organized and schedule my stuff so I don't always feel like I'm in such a rush to do things.
Take us to Kansas with her. It is a her, isn't it?
Right, Brooke. No, Cookie is a man. Brooke, that's funny. I love that movie. That is the best movie ever. I could watch that every day. Bear says, take us to Kansas with you, Cookie. You have a blessed day. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And thanks so much for hanging out with us this morning. Dodge says, well, first we're going to win the lottery. Yeah, that's true. That's the plan for the week. We're winning the lottery. Haven't had enough energy. I haven't had enough coffee yet. Was feeding those puppies last night. Oh my gosh. You've so got your work cut out for you. Are they getting big enough to eat food yet, Cat or Shaz? When will they be old enough to be on food? My school open house is next week. Ooh. That's exciting. They're a lot of work, but I'm loving it. They are a lot of work. Mona did what? Good morning. Welcome in. I hope you're having a blessed day. We are just canning up some pizza sauce and having a chit chat this morning. I'm about to eat some yogurt with some granola on it because I'm starting to get hungry and my stove is occupied. So I'm going to do some yogurt. Yeah, I'm weaning them now. They're 4 weeks, almost 5. Okay. You're getting close. Just hang on a little bit longer. I have a hard time figuring if some are men or women. I think I even thought Dragon was a girl for a while. I know a lot of people have thought Dragon was a girl for a long time. And I had to correct people. There's another one. Actually, I'm subscribed to. He's subscribed to me. We've been friends for a while, and his channel is blown up. He's pretty busy these days, so I haven't seen him in a while. But Northwoods Peachtree, for like a year, I swear I thought it was a woman. And when he first started YouTube, he didn't start YouTube. He hasn't been on YouTube long, but when he first started YouTube, he never showed his face, or you couldn't hear his voice. Most of his videos were like trail cams of deer and stuff like that. So, and then also the comments were turned off of his videos. It was like set for the kids stuff, so he didn't have any comments. So I just thought it was a woman for some reason. I don't know why. I guess because Peachtree. And I find out like a year later he's a dude. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry. I don't know where Dragon is. I keep putting my coffee down and losing it. I did that the other day, Chaz. I looked all over this house for my coffee because I put it down and I couldn't remember where I put it. Like, I did my live and everything, and I could not find my coffee. Guess where it was? It was in my office next to my printer. I'm like, seriously? It was like the last place I would have thought to look. Cookie, I always thought was a girl too. I'm sorry if you're still listening, Cookie. But I always thought Cookie was a girl for a while too. And he definitely has corrected me more than once. I have him in the back of my brain in a filing cabinet though now. So now every time I see his name, I'm like, it's a dude. They're a dude. Don't forget. Oh, crud. I'm flying. So I know there's like several people in the chat and that I've talked to on Facebook the last couple of days. The sickness is going around. I don't know what's going on, whether they're colds or whatever, but I've talked to like 4 or 5 people that are super sick or coming down with something in the last couple of days. My brother-in-law called yesterday and was wanting sick medicine, as he calls it. So he's on his way over to get some sick medicine. Watching the sun trying to burn the fog off, 48 Fahrenheit this morning at 7 a.m. Oh my gosh. Northwoods is a good guy. I thought I'd lost my cat this morning. I searched everywhere. I went to leave the house and she was asleep on top of the coat rack. Oh, that's funny. I gotta get this canner timer going. Start. I know. Wife puts her coffee cup in the microwave to keep it safe when she goes take a shower. We usually find it there around dinner time. Totally forgets about it. Well, at least it's safe. You're a cool 77 already. Fall is in the air, that's for sure. Hey, Heroic. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Good morning to you. You can't put that word in the chat, Red Silo. We got to use 19 or code word or something, but we can't use the C word. Thank you. Appreciate that. Not my rules. Not my monkeys. Not my circus. It's okay, Red Silo. Sorry, I've been MIA. I have another YouTube channel I've been trying to get support on. What's that channel name? Or better yet, Heroic, you guys, for me personally, because I have so many emails and chats and stuff going on and notifications popping up. If you comment on one of my videos, it automatically pops up a notification and I can hit your name and go right to your channel or whatever you're trying to show me. So that's the best way to contact me. Heroic, if you wouldn't mind making a comment on a communities tab, a video or something, and post your link to that other channel, I can go over there and support you. Welcome back, Wild. HCF says, long time no see. Thank you, Vermont. I appreciate that. You're welcome. It's a movie channel. It's great. I have to check it out for sure. But please make a comment so I don't forget and I can go right to it. Is Greece where it's crystal clear water? I'd go there. I'm not sure, Mooney. Hopefully his brother gets here soon and you guys can see him. They look so much alike, it's ridiculous.
Hurry, pepper, I just
Heroic, my husband just made you family member on his channel. He goes by Rem10. That's what I said. You made him a family member. Did you hear what I said? I said, I can't wait until Donnie gets here. They can see your brother and see how much you guys look alike. I said, it's crazy. We laugh for.
Why are you tormenting that guy?
You know I love your brother. I love tormenting him. Oh, jerk. All right, Red Silo. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Have a blessed day. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And make sure to stay in touch. Nocturnal Radio. Hello, good morning, and welcome to my channel. Thanks for coming in. Mr. Beautiful Blues. Hello. Shaz sent me the heads up with the link. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you, Shaz. Mega shout out to Shaz for sharing me out. Thank you so much. I can't afford him, but a friend understands, and I have a payment plan, so I can afford everything. That's awesome. Yeah, what was the surprise? She's keeping us in suspense, Mooney. Bigger than I thought. I never get surprised, but a bigger or medium pony, not a runt. Oh, okay. Next 10 days in New Jersey, 77 to 82 degrees and no rain in sight. Crazy. Wow. Although sometimes that rain, instead of cooling it down, it just makes it more humid and ugh, gross. I hate when that happens. Like you finally get rain in the forecast and then it comes and it just makes everything worse instead of making it cool down. Looks like a Welsh. He's pretty hairy as a breed. Laugh out loud. Mooney says, super cool. Enjoy. So happy for you. Yeah, it's hard. Farms are always turning over animals. And totally understand that. I know, heroic. I was watching a video yesterday. I'm like, no. And so you guys, just so you know, I do watch. As I'm sure you can tell, some of the community comes in here, but I do watch a lot of prepping channels, and I try to stay informed and stuff like that. But I have to do it in the mornings or early afternoons. I cannot do it in the evenings, and I can't do it at night, or I'll have nightmares, and that's all I'll think about. So I have to have some daylight in there where I'm doing chores to get that stuff out of my head and off my shoulders and out of my focus. So I do stay up to date on things, but yeah, heroic. I was like, no. And they're also coming out with another for everybody. I'm like, yeah, no. I hope people learn their lesson. I hope people really paid attention to the last round. But I know there'll still be quite a few people out there that just won't listen. Actually, I was scrolling through Facebook this morning, and I was pretty upset because my adopted mother, she's not really my adopted mother, I just adopted her as my mother. She was on Facebook having a conversation with her brother, and then this lady stepped in, and she was like a major leftist, and she was like going after my mother, and I get really defensive and very protective. I sat there for about 5 minutes staring at this post and the comments and rereading them, and I'm like, I want to make a comment of what I want to say. I decided no, it was probably best that I kept my mouth shut and just moved on. But she was definitely attacked this morning on Facebook. I'll call her later today sometime and we'll talk about it. But it was so stupid. Just because somebody says that they don't like the standing president right now doesn't make them a Trump lover. I'll just say that. There was a lot more in the post than that, but that was one of the main points. Like, it was stupid. Thank you for the floating heart emojis. I appreciate it. Lyle says, I heard about that again. Sucks if they do. Yep. Heroic. Totally against it. I'm totally against any pharmaceuticals though. It doesn't matter. Same thing like what's that shot you get when you get a rusty nail in your foot or whatever? I can't think of it. Tetanus shot. I haven't had a tetanus shot since I was like 9 years old, 10 years old. And every time I go to my doctors or the hospital, they're like, oh, we have a red flag. You haven't had a tetanus shot. And I'm like, yeah, and I'm not getting one.
I realized something I was growing up, like penicillin and stuff. That stuff works.
Yeah, penicillin's good for you. Tetanus shots are good for you. I'm not saying not to take it. What I'm saying is, why would I take something if I don't need it? If I go outside today and I step on a rusty nail and it goes through my skin, then yeah, I'll go to the doctor and I'll get a tetanus shot. But until then, I'm not just going to get it.
It's like enforcing the flu shot every year and stuff like that.
Exactly. I'm not just going to go get it just to get it. I will get it when it's needed. Flu shot, that's different. We have an immune system. God gave us an immune system for a reason, so I ain't taking no dang flu shot. But when it comes to, I don't know, pharmaceuticals, I'm not on board. And it's not that I hate them or that I won't use them. I will in case of an emergency, or if I really need it, yeah, I'll use it, but I'm not going to use it lightly either. The heroic, I'm sorry, but I disagree with the N95s. They just don't work. Like, as I worked in the nursing homes and the healthcare field for 22 years, that the N95 ain't going to do nothing. That's just my opinion. Do your own research. But it doesn't make sense to me. Companies will go back to working from home already. Manny says, I don't think our governor will comply. I hope ours won't either, but he probably will. We didn't get the last ones. We'll be damned if we get the next. Right, Red Silo? If you're sick, stay home and get better. Don't spread it. It's common sense, but lockdowns don't work. Counterproductive. I agree. There is a cat here I'm afraid of, and it's my enemy. He shows up and looks at me like, what are you going to do? Yeah, he's such an idiot, heroic. Oh, that man just gets under my skin. I understand what you guys went through. I had a kitchen fire. Like, go somewhere else with that, like, you idiot. I don't think the young people can handle it again. Probably not, Mooney. It definitely had a huge impact on the younger generations. We get a 3 and 1 rolling out here. I don't like that idea. Vermont says, I work from home now. Took a little getting used to. I bet. Yep, heroic. So true. My oldest feels heart pains at times, but the doctors don't see anything and worry about it. I believe is making it worse. Yep, Mooney. Treat it like the flu. Stay home if sick. Hey, Crazy Family Vlogs. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. He did it to protect Grandma, but Grandma passed on just after it all. He's angry, upset, and in pain. I just hope it's not. Prayers. Yeah, definitely prayers. Jeez. Yeah, Red Silo, I agree with that statement that you just put in there. I'm removing that comment for the A word just in case. I don't know. I don't know what YouTube allows and what they don't allow anymore. And it just. I know, right? Heroic. I was watching that yesterday too. So sick. $700. Like, what a slap in the freaking face. And then Oprah, like, don't even get me started on that woman. I can't freaking stand her. I try not to get all riled up about this stuff, but it's ridiculous. And I just hope this is the straw that broke the camel's back and people start standing up. And from what I've been seeing in the videos I've been watching, it seems like the people are starting to stand up. So I just hope it continues. And what makes it mad is, thankfully, like, I have all you guys. Like, I can talk about this stuff with you, you know, and go to your channels. I normally don't talk about stuff like this on my channel, but I like going to your channels and discussing stuff. And I'm thankful that I have a place to do it because, man, there's a lot of freaking sheeps out there. A lot of people have no idea still to this day what's going on and don't want, and it's not that they don't, I don't know how to say it. It's like they don't want to know. They would rather stay blinded. They don't want to hear anything of it. And they're so stuck in their ways that they trust everything that's being told to them. Until you go through a natural disaster out of nowhere, you cannot imagine the despair you feel. Right, Mooney? And I know everybody has their own struggles. Everybody has their own things that they've went through in life and stuff like that. But when you're fed from a golden spoon, I'll call it a golden spoon, all your life, you can't tell me that you can relate to people in that situation or on that level. I'm not going to be guilted by my boss to go into work when I feel sick like he does. That's how I got this crap. I agree, Firefly. That's ridiculous. I lost my home in a Hurricane Sandy on the Jersey Shore and got zero support. I had to pay it all out of pocket. Unreal. It's so crazy. Firefly said, "Wah, talk." Let's slap him with pizza. Firefly says TMT. Yeah. People can mentally isolate again. The anxiety would be awful. It changed people. It definitely did. I understand they don't want to open their ears. I guess I could see that. I guess I would have less anxiety if I knew everything that was going on and all the rabbit holes I went down. I would have less anxiety, but I don't know. I think I would still rather know what I know. Yeah, my kids have really bad anxiety because of it too. Yes, I remember Vermont. Remember the arrows on the floor in the grocery stores? Laugh out loud. I always got yelled at. Yeah, they had arrows, they had lines. And the stupid, I think another thing I find really stupid, not only the masks, but the stupid plastic in between the cashier and you, but you still have to reach around the stupid plastic to hand the money and get your receipt. Like, what does that do? That don't do nothing. Is it raining?
What gets me is when you go to the store And then after wiping those cards off,
Yeah.
but you go up to paper stuff, you got to punch your number into the.
Well, yeah.
So everybody else is touching that and everything.
Well, it's not only that. You wash the cards off, make sure your hands are clean and everything, and then you go pick up the product off the shelf. How many other people touch that product? Then you're putting, and if you decide you don't want to buy it, you put it back on the shelf. Makes no sense. And then the people that wore gloves. Okay, so you put your gloves on, you go into the grocery store, you pick your products up with the glove, you put your product into the cart with the glove, you go to pay, you reach into your wallet or your purse with those same gloves on, you're cross-contaminating everything, and then on top of it, you got freaking plastic gloves all over the parking lot or in the carts or everywhere else. Like, it just don't make sense. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
Come say hi to everybody on YouTube.
Hi.
No, you gotta come in the camera, you dork. This is Barrett's brother.
Hi.
Get out of here, you ass. You're supposed to be nice, not putting people off. My purse. Are you feeling any better at all? What did the doctor say?
I still get a heart monitor today, maybe.
All today? Did you ever find out what your O2 was? Donnie, you gotta start paying attention. Listen to what those doctors say. Don't you pass out. Are you gonna pass out?
No.
You got your inhalers on you?
Yeah.
So, Barrett's brother has no idea about YouTube. He's not used to it. That's funny. He's funny. I'm glad I opened their ears some, not all the way. Here's my other channel. Thank you, Heroic. I'm going to open that up. Hold on, give me a second. I don't think I can do it on this side. Ugh. This computer is running super slow as always. My uncle had a heart attack after, and my family stopped pushing it on my son. That's the thing. Like, why do people push you to do something you don't want to do? Like, that's really aggravating. Do you have your hospital?
Bye.
Shush. Do you have your hospital paperwork in your car?
No, I'm not. Somebody drove me out. I'm having a gas.
Oh. Karen didn't take you yesterday?
Uh-huh.
Where's your paperwork from the hospital?
At the house.
Ooh. How am I supposed to take care of you if you don't send me that stuff?
I have to have him try. I don't know. Take pictures of. I don't know.
Have her take a
But
picture.
I might get some money today. We might come out later. You guys gonna be on?
Yeah.
All right, I might come out later.
All right. Well, if you come out later, bring the
Let's
paperwork.
go get a heart monitor, maybe.
Well, bring the dang paperwork so I can read it.
I don't know why I'm passing out so much for it. Look at this shit. Yeah.
What's that from, Paula?
Yeah. Put my nose up my head.
You're gonna have to get some geriatric sleeves.
What?
You're gonna have to get some geriatric sleeves.
What do you mean?
You remember those sleeves your mom used to wear with
Yeah.
the pads in them?
Yeah.
So if she fell, they wouldn't bruise her up.
Oh, fuck. I ain't gonna be walking around like a rubber mat.
Why not?
I might, if I get some money for guys to come back out.
All right.
I think-
See you later. Be careful. All right, I gotta find where I put that link. All right, Vermont, you have a good day too. Thanks so much for coming in. Free Hanley, hello. Can't stay, came to say hello and give hugs. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, that was Barrett's brother, you guys. He always teases it. When I first met him, oh my gosh, he gives me such a hard time. We give each other a hard time. But he used to say all the time that he was the MILF man's son. Oh, there it is. Okay, finally found it. Let me go to this channel. All right, it's pulled up in the background so I can check it out later. Now I gotta go back in the chat and see what I missed. I can't isolate if I can isolate if I have internet, but I have social anxiety right now, so that was no problem for me, but others freak out and I understand. Okay, read that. My uncle is fine, just a big warning. Oh yeah, but that's scary. That's super scary. Oh, a horror movie channel. I'll be back. Time to stop gagging and lollying. Chicken time. Love you all. Stay safe out there. All right, Red Silo. Good to see you. Thanks again for coming in. Going to the restaurant with a mask. Sit down, take it off. Go potty, put it back on. Go to the table, take it off, leave it on, put it on. Right, Minnie? It's crazy. TMNT. The shorty was Bear's feather. As soon as you touch your mask or it's out of the box, it's got germs all over it. Yep. And it's not the germs anyway. They are everywhere. It's how your body reacts to it. We need a side-by-side comparison. Oh, he's gone now. Sorry. I need a Klondike bar. Firefly. That's a really good point Wild brings up. Our DNA is full of dead or apart virus. It's how our body remembers. Yes, that's such a good thing to bring up also. And if you're into fasting, intermittent fasting, or long-term fasting, that really helps boost your immunity too. Vermont, you have a great day. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. My aunts are in healthcare and believe it was the best thing. You know, I can't, even since I was a little girl, I've always questioned everything. It's just always been in me. I don't know where I picked that up from or what type of rebellious streak I got in me, but I've always questioned everything. I want to know how, why, and what. And working in the healthcare industry and watching all the elderly taking the millions, billions of pharmaceuticals that they take, that was just like one of the biggest questions in my mind working healthcare. Like, why? Why have all these different pills? How do you know they work? Where do they come from? How are they not interacting with this one? How do you know it's working if they're taking 50 different pills? Like, I've just always been that way. I always question. I always research before making a final decision. And it's just always been in my blood. When I'm a grandmother, I hope I keep my marbles because there are no way my grandchildren would do any experiments on themselves to save my butt. Yep. That is very true. Firefly. Gotta do chores, hugs all. Laugh out loud. I question everything too. Laugh out loud. I learned young adults don't know everything. No, they don't. And that's a scary thing. That scares me, you guys. It scares me, my future. Like, everybody my age and older. It's like, what is our youth going to do to us? Because they're going to be running the country, and I'm scared to death of how things are going forward. Like, they can't even take 10 minutes off a video game or off TikTok to do chores. What are they going to do when they run our country? Ugh. I need to know the names of all plants. I agree, wild edibles. My grandpa got me a book for that. Laugh out loud. Have you guys, I gotta go grab that book. Wild, don't you go anywhere yet. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So, have you guys gotten your hands on the Lost Book of Herbal Remedies? This book? I know it was like a huge deal when it came out. And it was going viral all over the place. And I understand why. This book has so much knowledge in it. And I was flipping through it. I probably won't be able to find it now because I'm looking for it. But basically, remember, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physician. Most of the time, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I was reading this the other day, and basically I came to the conclusion there is no disease that we get that cannot be healed by God's medicine. And what was it the other day I was reading on? I'm trying to think now. Oh, Alzheimer's. We were talking about Alzheimer's. Wild as edible doesn't want to lose her mind. And I came across in this book when I was reading it the other day, Alzheimer's disease is characterized by a buildup of amyloid plaques in the brain. Curcumin crosses the blood-brain barrier and helps clear these plaques. Long-term use is required. So, I don't even know if I said that right. The curcumin or whatever. It's the turmeric. So, turmeric will completely wipe that Alzheimer's out. Isn't that crazy? So, yeah, it was like a really good read. And I've read this book a million times, and every time I open it up and read again, I learn something new. I learn something every single time I reopen this book. We need to inspire them. It's our job. That's what I'm trying to do, Wild Edibles, but they don't want to do anything. Like, I can't even get my own children interested in what I'm doing or what I'm trying to teach. Wild says, nope, I don't have that one. If you can get your hands on it, Wild, it's a really good read. At Grace, hello.
You know, Jess, you might, right now, them being young and stuff, but you keep on telling them about it and everything, when they get older, it might sink in.
Yeah. I hope so. I hope it sinks in. I missed you too, At Grace. Thanks for coming in. AI will be watching us in old age. Ugh. You're probably right, Firefly. I heard it was a good one. Apple pectin too. It can cross and scrub. At Grace is driving. Be careful. Holy cow! Pete's Little Homestead, how you doing? So good to see you. How are things in your neck of the woods? I hope you are well and things are going better. Curcumin. Okay, Firefly, thank you. Dad takes that now. But there's lots of stuff you can do. And that's the cool thing about herbs. There's like so many properties in herbs. If one thing doesn't work for you, you can try another thing. I think that's pretty awesome. I think the first thing you gotta start out with is a healthy lifestyle, though. The timer went off, so the canner is done. We just need to let it cool down a little bit, and then I can take the jars out, and I can start breakfast. Dang, Jess just scared me and made me fall out of bed. Good. That means I'm keeping you on your toes, TMNT. Yeah, yes, better. Just picked a bunch of elderberries to make jelly with. Awesome. I need to check my elderberries. Thanks for the reminder, Pete. Let's see, Firefly. Let me see if I can find anything. This book that I have here is an older one. I believe she has like 2 or 3 more out now. Yep. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 pages on it, Firefly.
On what?
I can't think of the word. I can't say it. I see it. I know what it says, but I can't say the word. My tongue is not cooperating.
What is it? Flyers?
See, 65. The very first one is comfrey, Firefly. One of the best uses for comfrey is healing minor injuries to the skin. Rashes, eczema, burns, and skin wounds heal quickly when the herb is used. I prefer to use the root for this purpose, but the leaves can also be used. You can use comfrey salve 3 times a day, or use bruised leaves or crushed root to make a poultice for damaged skin. Good morning, Felicia. Good to see you. Psoriasis. Thank you, Mooney. $76. This is, what is this one? Primrose. So, Primrose, what else? 84. I don't care. It's not like I'm doing anything else, Firefly. Burdock. Ooh, burdock is a good one. Burdock, I love burdock. It's so versatile, but not only that, it's everywhere. You can find burdock anywhere. 104. Lovage. Ooh, I didn't know that. I have lovage in the garden right now. 122. Self-heal. That makes sense. Self-heal is a really good herb too. They're all good herbs. I don't know what I'm trying to say. They're all good. A wild edible knows what I mean. It's so hard to pick a favorite herb, honestly. 171 and 172. So what else? Cleavers. Ooh, nature's Velcro is good for it as well. I never knew what cleavers were actually called. We always just called it Velcro, like natural Velcro, but it's actually called cleavers or bed straw. Barrett just flipped the bed over on me after Jess made me fall out of it. I'm just going to lay there. I take Primrose every day. Flea bags on my head. Again, nose, I don't feel well. Aw. 72. Club moss. I personally have never dealt with club moss. Have you, Wild? Are you still here? I've never seen or dealt with club moss. $226. Black walnut. $231. We've got, I don't know what this is. Here, read this.
I don't have glasses. Creosote
bush. And there's another name, but I can't pronounce it. Chaparral, something like that. But it's a creosote bush. Never heard of that one. 240. Hawthorn. 248.
Dogwood.
This one is Oregon Grape. Mohana berberis. It looks kind of like a blueberry. This is the one I love. I love this herb. It's a red elder. Or no, not the red elder. That's not what I was thinking. Ugh. The sumac. Not the poisonous sumac. Alright. What are we at? 274. of course, the mushrooms. Reishi mushroom. I always say that wrong. Let's see, 285. The mushrooms have lots of medical properties to them. Western skunk cabbage. Ew, that kind of looks like a daylily. Use aged skunk cabbage root, dried and powdered, or apply the leaves directly to the skin as a poultice. A compress or a wash. That's interesting. $2.93. Potassium permanganate. How do you say that? You use that for skin conditions, wound treatment, disinfecting water. But it says it can irritate or even burn the skin when used in strong solution. So you must be very careful when preparing into a very diluted solution before use. That's good to know. And we've got $2.94, the last one. Ah, of course, that makes sense too. Raw or Manuka honey, Firefly. I love Manuka honey for any skin condition. That's my go-to. TMNT says, thanks for the bed for. Hey, String Bean and Beanie's in the house. In the turtle shell. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You guys were friends, huh? Mooney says, try no sugar for 30 days and no gluten. When eating, eat high fiber veggies first, then proteins. Ooh, Mooney says, my dad got skunk cabbage out of the Everglades. Nope, it died out, Pete. I tried and tried, but it just did not survive.
What's that?
The sassafras.
Yeah.
Skunk cabbage grows wild all around here. Wow. And that's the funny thing. I was reading a book too. I don't remember what book it was, but they were talking about how whatever our body needs is grown on our property. I was like, huh. I said that. I thought to myself, that's pretty amazing. That honey will help with scarring, Minnie says. You put it on, Firefly. You don't eat it. You put it on your skin. All right, let's get this stuff out of this canner so I can get my stove back. Usually, like 90% Firefly, if there's a skin condition and you're looking for an herb or something for a skin condition, it's usually applied topically. Not always, but in most cases. Woo, I thought that phone was going to slide clear to the end of the table and hit the floor.
have a cabbage in here,
No, we'll have to go to the garden. Why?
we'll get one.
What are you gonna make?
Ham and beans, cabbage, onions.
Oh.
Yeah, that's last night what they eat.
I know, but I was hoping you were gonna say cabbage butter with sausage.
No, I'm gonna put green beans, onions, ham,
Okay.
and cabbage in a big pot.
Do you want my canning pot then?
That one?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make that much. I don't know. You got some
That's
big
a
cabbage.
huge cabbage.
I'll be back.
Alright.
Where's your knife?
You can make, if Donnie comes out later, you can send him and Karen some home. My knife's in the truck.
Which cabbage you want?
I don't know.
You want the purple or the green?
Green.
Get back, cats. I know you're hungry. I'll feed you later.
Here's the pizza sauce. You guys, close up. Yum. That look tasty. So I got 11 out of this batch. And then, like I said, I'll have to can another batch this afternoon. Because I ran out of mason jars. I'll have to get some more out of the shed and clean them up. And it'll probably only be 2 mason jars, maybe 3, because I'll have to do pints now because I'm out of, or I'll have to do quarts now because I'm out of the pints. We got 12 in the chat. Awesome. I hope y'all are hitting that thumbs up for me. I'd appreciate it. Got a notification, was gifted free membership when I was in another community. Awesome, Beanie. Well, congratulations and welcome to my members. Friend, please scare the PA out of Jess. No, there's no scaring, Beanie. HCF says, I'm not doing that. She sent chicken nugget after me. He says, that's good eating, Barrett. Pizza sauce, Pete. Trying to get rid of all the tomatoes that are going crazy. I planted 1 million tomatoes this year. So now I'm trying to get them all processed. Better move the spoon so I can keep an eye on the chat. That's the only bad thing about like tomato products, you guys. When I make tomato products, everything gets stained and red. I can't see. Okay, Jess, try to can me in a jar along with my friend, with the friend. If you're close enough to the stove, probably stream. Thank you, Mooney. So what are you guys' plans? What are you getting into today? Do you have anything going on? I still got to do the chickens. They're going to be mad at me. It's only 9, so they'll be all right. But I still got to let the chickens out, feed them, water them. And actually, I didn't lock them up last night. I was on that live with Gemma. And at least I don't have to let them out. I got to collect eggs and feed and water them yet. And then I got to hang laundry on the line. And then I think I am going to take my afternoon nap. And then I'll get up and get the rest of these jars canned up. Hopefully I'll be able to make a couple of videos to post next week today. We'll see how motivated I get. Mr. Evans, hello and welcome. Thanks for coming in. Welcome back, Ned. TMC's plan is he's going back to bed. What time is it there, TMC? He's probably going to be working on a jelly. Oh my goodness, Bean. He won't be dreaming about me, String Bean. He'll be dreaming about getting chased by my chickens and my turkeys and trying to work the farm. Y'all are trying to scare me. You're end up having nightmares of chickens chasing you. Ooh, you hear that cannon jar popping? Music to my ears. $6:20, Jess. The sun just come up. Wow. Oh, not for a few days. Have them in the freezer. That's a good way to do it. I'm gonna try to lift this can, or Barrett will probably yell at me. He'll come back in and say, "What the heck are you doing, woman?" It's a little heavy. Alright. Got that out of the way. Now, we can work on some bacon and eggs. Woohoo! We need some bacon and eggs in my life. You know what? I'll be right back.
Ouch. Hot, hot.
Okay.
Come on, cat. Oh. Terry's nothing but a hog.
Yeah. That's all he likes to do is eat. Can't blame him. If I was a cat, that's all I'd do too. I think Trust went away, so he's going to miss all the bacon cooking. Alright. Bacon is on. Back's starting to flare up and all this standing and doing dishes and cooking. Oh, goodness. I forgot to grab my phone. I'm thinking I will make you a poster for your channel. What's it for, Steve? Explain. I don't know what you mean by a poster. We still got 9 people in the chat. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. All right, Pete, you have a great day too. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. Don't take so long to come over and say hi. I miss you. I hope to see you again soon. Like a movie poster or a poster for your bedroom wall. I know, but like, where do I put it on YouTube? Like you said, you'll make it a poster for my channel. So where do I post it at? Anywhere you wish. Are you okay? Why do you ask if I'm okay? No, my back's starting to flare up, Steve. I'm not upset. I have been standing for 2 hours and 20 minutes now on the live. And honestly, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this stream so I can go throw some pajamas back on. My back is like really hurting. They can take you out for dinner. Even if you took me out for dinner, Steve, I probably want to eat because it's too much processed food out there. And he's cooking dinner tonight, so that's a good thing. He's going to do cabbage and green beans with butter and ham and I don't know what else he said. Onions, I think. That's a good thing, yes. So yeah, you guys, I am going to go ahead and end this stream. I want to thank you so much for coming in and supporting me and sitting here chit-chatting with me and sharing my morning with me. I really appreciate your time. And I want to thank all the mods in here for helping me keep this a safe, clean place. Thank you for dropping the links. Vermont, he was in here dropping links earlier. Red Silo says I'm back. Chicken Posse is all out and feasting on their bugs. Feed bins topped off, and that's about all that's getting done today. Back spasms. Yeah, my back's starting to flare up standing here, Red Silo, so I am going to head off. My favorite color is pink. I'm a girly girl when it comes to pink. I like pink. Mooney says, have a great day, Jess, in chat. So yeah, I want you guys to remember you're not alone. You're loved. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And I'll see you next time. I need to go get some pajamas on and lay down and get this back to quit flaring up. So I hope to see you soon. Bye.